How is it that we measure our weight? A weighing scale. How do you measure? A cholesterol. We use a blood test. How do you measure your life? And this is a tool that I received from a friend of mine, which is so powerful that it actually shifts and transforms the way that we look at life. Peter Drucker very famously said that if we cannot measure something, we really cannot improve it. So the basis of improving the quality of our lives is to have a measuring tool of how we actually improve the quality of our life. Within the Awesome Planner is a tool which is given for measuring your life, and it is called the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life is a reminder that we have 10 areas of life, and some of them are God and spirituality, home and family, health and fitness, money and finance, knowledge and wisdom. All these together make up our life to become beautiful. When we tend to focus on only one area of life, what happens is our life tips its balance, and we tend not to realize that there is something lacking within our own lives. How do we measure life? When you look at the Wheel of Life, you see that there is a scoring on the wheel, where 1 is low and 10 is high. And when you score yourself on the Wheel of Life, you would measure yourself, let's say for instance, on the space of God and spirituality, you might rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is low and 10 is high. You might give it a 5. What does that mean? You might, for instance, in home and family, give it a 6. What does that really mean? A 5 or a 6 has no meaning until we give it meaning. And the meaning that we have to give is this. A 10 is what is our expectation out of ourselves from life, in that area of life. And the 5 or 6 is our reality. So the moment we realize the gap between our expectations and our reality for ourselves as of today, not in the future, not what we want it to become, because a perfect 10 or a perfect life or what we want is always a goal in the future. The Wheel of Life exercise is for you to reflect for it on a daily basis. On the day that you are reflecting is when you give it meaning. So when you give it a 5 or a 6, what you do is you give it meaning and ask yourself, what does a perfect 10 look like for me as of today? What should I have achieved as of today in terms of my life? And when I can define, or when you can define what that is for you, then you start seeing what you have to do next to go to a +1, meaning what you have to do to take actions specifically that will make you progress towards your goals on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So the book has a page on the other side of the Wheel of Life which is for reflection, where you give meaning to the numbers that you have given for yourself and state what a perfect 10 looks like for you. When you define what a perfect 10 looks like for you, you'll bring to your awareness, your consciousness, how much more you are truly capable of.